8 hours until the new year, but I mean, who's counting, right?
You are.
There you go. Yeah, you called
And
me
I am
on it.
too, actually, yeah. It's been quite the year.
It has.
It really has.
A lot of adventures, a lot of changes.
And it's been ending with some really, really wild weather, but thankfully things are settling down here in the Northwest in spite of the pounding rain you've probably been listening to out there tonight. But, I guess the good news is it's just rain, right? It's 44 degrees. We're well above freezing. We don't have ice. We don't have snow. We don't have dramatic winds. They're still out of the east at 16 out of the Portland airport. They will eventually bend around to the south tonight. In fact, they're already beginning to do that in parts of the valley. Warm, wet, and windy overnight. More mountain snow. And then perhaps the biggest headline, dry for New Year's weekend. Maybe a couple showers Saturday, but mainly dry. But right now, there's some pretty good rain moving through the northern valley in southwest Washington, and the rainfall totals have been ticking up, and I expect the rain to continue overnight tonight and be heavy at times. And our rainfall suddenly become impressive after only picking up about 1/10 of an inch through about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We're now up to 4,300s in Portland, 6,800s in Hillsborough. Look at McMinnville with nearly 3/4 of an inch. And over on the Oregon coast, Astoria has clocked over an inch of rain during the day today. So it's really come down hard suddenly this evening. But up in the mountains, it's still looking like bare pavement, or at least wet pavement, up at Government Camp. But notice temperature at 33.4. However, as we move south to Sandia Pass, there's certainly snow in the air. Even though it's above freezing, the road's still wet, but it'll begin to stick overnight. Same thing at Willamette Pass, just being a bit higher than Government Camp. Snow in the air there as well, so do be careful. There's a winter weather advisory through 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for the Cascades and for much of southeast Oregon, with a winter storm warning in Baker County because of blowing snow, the winds and the snow there. Okay, let's check out the snow level forecast through the week ahead, and it's way better than the week behind us. Even though we really only get new snow tonight and tomorrow, the bulk of this falling tonight, a couple inches maybe on Saturday, and then there's really no new snow in the forecast until maybe later Wednesday or Thursday. But the good news is it stays cold. The snow level stays low, below the passes. So unlike, earlier this week when the snow level's up at like 8,000 feet and we lost a lot of snow because of rain hammer, things are looking a little bit better going forward. And I skied this morning, and it was great. Nice, creamy, powdery runs. It was really good. So we've recovered already. 45 was our high today in Portland, but Salem made 51 in Eugene, 50. And in fact, we look at the winds right now. Notice they're out of the east and Troutdale, southeast Portland. But then as you move south down the valley, they're out of the south, and there's slightly warmer air there. So we really won't cool off very much overnight tonight. And the reason for that is a warm front right about here. That's just pushing all this heavy rain in. Eventually, a cold front will follow as this little wave in the atmosphere rolls on through. So once that moves through, we begin to dry out. The jet stream is going to reconfigure itself and send most precipitation after tonight and tomorrow into California. So here's the rain in the morning. It kind of breaks up. There goes that one last system. Friday moves out. The showers will taper off. Then Saturday, maybe some early showers, but I really think most of the weekend is dry. And then this system approaches Monday. I think that mainly goes north and south of us. We may get a little rain on Monday, but not much. And then it should be dry until later Wednesday and into Thursday. So again, a lot calmer conditions as we head into the new year. Now the rainfall going forward, most of this is tonight and tomorrow, okay? And then it dries out and then picks up again towards the middle and end of the week. But notice the pattern here. Sure, decent amounts here, but much more as you go south. So let's go south into California and look at these totals over the next week. Potentially 5 inches in Los Angeles, 9 inches at Mammoth Lakes. That's liquid precipitation. Most of that will fall as snow, so they may see like an 8 or 10 feet week of snow down in places like Mammoth and the Sierra. For us, the heavier snowfall farther south, but over the next week, we'll get 16 so inches on Mount Hood, but more than that at Mount Bachelor, and then more than that as you head farther south. So again, a good week for Oregon snowpack coming up, in that we won't lose anymore and we will make some gains. It's 44 degrees right now. The freezing level was at 6,500 feet, but it is beginning to drop. Snow in the mountain. Tomorrow will be a powder day as well, so head on up if you can. Rain on Friday on the coast, and then it'll taper off late in the day. For the valleys, the rain will turn to showers late tomorrow. Heavier rain farther south, lighter rain farther north. In the Cascades, the snow level dropping to 4,500 feet, so it doesn't get super low, but low enough to drop another 6 to 10 inches of snow on the ski slopes here in Oregon. Morning showers and windy, and then partly sunny in central and eastern Oregon with gusts of 50 miles an hour. So some wind advisories up around Pendleton and the Gorge. The east wind will switch and come out of the west tomorrow, and the rain will turn to showers, but it will be windy and blustery. Rain turns to showers in Portland and Vancouver. Highs and lows both in the 40s. So again, we're staying above freezing. We'll dry it out Saturday and should be dry all day on New Year's Day. So that'll be great for watching football or do what you do on New Year's Day, right?
Whatever you want to do, sleep in, right?
Exactly, that's right. Nurse that hangover. And then as we go, maybe a couple of showers on Monday, but I think drying out again.
I'm liking the sunshine. Happy New Year, by the way.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks, Matt.